Welcome to City and Snow. This is a modified Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Let's Play podcast. I'm Lizzie, I use she, her pronouns, and I'm about 5 closets in a trench coat. That's closets and not quasites, as I have learned recently.
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
Okay.
Well, that's got to be one of their names.
Better than the Elmer Fudd. They didn't survive long enough for you to name them.
My name is Anna. I am playing Ilvar, the elf hermetic red blade, and we both use she, her pronouns. Last time she got a little mad, and I'm still going to use that because it was fun.
Mm-hmm. You are, yeah.
Hey! $10, you can watch me eat pizza.
Oh, it's $10. Hi, I'm Izzy. I play Yor, a tiefling paladin. We both use they, them pronouns. And last time they attacked and repelled the chain-wielding devil with their radiant paladin abilities.
Hi, I'm Lane, and for $10 you can watch me eat pizza.
What?
You didn't even undercut me!
I play Hannah Mothwatcher, the half-elf fighter. Last time, she couldn't hit a fucking thing. That's it.
Yep.
That's where we start and end.
Hi. I'm Miranda. I use they, them, or he, him pronouns, and I play Six, the Tabaxi sorcerer, who last time turned himself invisible, snuck into the woods, and tried to save his rival, Teva. They're both apprentices of his uncle, magical rivals. And he helped her walk to safety.
Safety?
Question mark.
Relative
Maybe.
safety. Yeah, she's not doing too hot, so we'll see what happens with that. Last time on City and Snow, the party, plus Master Treewalker Hyacinth and Dermidnik, the disguised dragon, traveled by tree from outside Higglethorpe to the outskirts of Althana's Stand. There, they were ambushed by a terrible chain entity that had taken Teva, the dragonborn sorcerer, prisoner. A gaggle of quasit hell-bent on stealing whatever they can, especially a certain demon-y spellbook in the possession of Ilvar, I believe.
What?
And Manny
Nope.
the Manticore, who's back for revenge against everyone, but especially Yor, who burnt his face. So, we're joining everyone mid-battle. So this battle is taking place in front of the tree in a clearing that, you know, what maybe is a little bit sacred to the druids who have been the master tree walkers throughout time, and is now being absolutely desecrated by the bloody mess that is being made all over. The quasits were taken out by a combination of Hyacinth casting Entangle and Dermidnik finally getting into the fray a little bit and throwing some psionic blasts. And we have Six and Teva, who are, did we decide invisible? I believe invisible still,
Yeah, I guess so.
but maybe not for much longer. And we have Yor, who just turned the Chain Devil. Now, quick mechanics note, turn is usually turn undead, but since there are no undead in this setting, we updated it to include fae, demons, devils.
It does already do that.
It does already do that? Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I know how to play this game. So you successfully did that, and then you threw a moonlight on him? Is that right?
Yeah. One of
Okay.
them pittered because I couldn't concentrate. I got pelted.
Okay. So is that still up? Is my question.
Yeah, I just cast it.
You just cast it. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is one section of the scene. In another section, you have Hannah trying really hard, but not quite getting anywhere with this manticore. And we're going to see what that situation ends up with. But Hannah, you gave him a choice, and he chose violence. Yep. And that's what our playing field looks like. We are at the top of the round, and first up is Ilavara. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I got pizza in my mouth. Which you could see for $10. Okay, well, so I've got I have my brand of castigation on the chain devil going right now. So there's a mark on him that's just burned into his flesh from inside out.
So what effect does that have?
I know where he is, or the direction of him at all times. And if he does damage to myself or someone that's next to me, so within 5 feet of me, that he takes psychic damage every time. And then...
I'm going to move close to you.
Yes, stay close to me. It's not much, so don't... It's not a big deal. Cry. But, yeah, done a lot of damage to myself with Hemocraft magic, so yeah, that's good. So right now... Is he actively running away from us still?
No, since we took our attacks of opportunity and hurt him, the effect is off.
We're talking about the chain devil?
Yes. So I believe that would mean that since it was an attack of opportunity that was a melee attack, it would actually be closer.
Oh, okay.
So we can shift that.
Yeah, that's where you would have put it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and do-si-do through the snow. That was so unintentional. And I'm just going to come up next to him as he's like shaking off the effect of that fear and stab him in the back. Or try to.
That's a 13. Does not hit.
Dang it. Okay.
Your rapier bounces off the chains on his back, unable to penetrate.
Hey, who's looking at my sheet?
Anything else from Ilavara?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Don't you get 2?
I have a second attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was going to say...
Thank you. Stab again. Ooh, a 23 to hit.
A 23 hits?
Cool. 12 piercing and 3 cold damage.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah.
I'm also under the effects of one of my mutagens.
Okay, what does that do?
I have +3 dexterity right now.
Does that add on to your AC at the moment?
Yep.
Okay, you will have to tell me in the moment.
Okay. It's only like by 1, so my AC is 16 right now.
Okay, so is that it for Ilavara?
Yes, that is finally it.
Okay, so the next turn is for the Chain Devil. It starts its turn within the Moonbeam, so I believe that's when I need to make a Constitution saving throw. I got a 12. How's a 12 look, Izzy?
My spell save DC, right?
Yes.
It's a 15, so suck it.
Ew.
Roll me damage.
Yay!
2d10 radiant damage.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's only 4, but it's
Oh,
something.
man.
Real bad.
Where does the moonbeam sear his flesh?
Ooh. Well, it's coming from above. I know Ilavara hit his back too, so probably just like his head and shoulders and back.
Yeah, they glow with your radiant energy and start sear burning. Whew. Okay, I get to have my turn. Okay, so this Chain Devil growls at being hit first by cold, then by radiant energy, takes a few steps back out of the moonbeam, and then whips out a heavy chain to catch Ilavara.
Hey, rude.
If he moved like that, do we get to hit him?
I believe Ilavara does, but I believe your range is 10.
I'm still in range, yeah.
So you're still in range. So Ilavara, would you like to do...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, I missed with a 12.
A 12 doesn't hit.
Wham!
I guess a 25 is going to hit Ilavara.
The 25 will hit.
Okay. 6 slashing, and you are grappled.
He takes 1 damage.
As the chain with the hook goes around your leg.
You said 6 damage?
6, yes.
Ow. Ooh. My weapon now has reach.
Oh boy. We did it.
We did it, boys.
What happens with your weapon at this point?
It's already kind of like got that like oil slick kind of shimmer to it. So I think right now that enhances and causes a little mini illusion. Like if you look at it too long, you can't tell exactly where it is in place. So it could be longer or shorter. As you're staring at it, it's hard to tell.
And what's the effect?
It now has a reach property. It has 10 feet reach, and I get a bonus action per round.
Nice. Okay, a second chain goes out at Yor, trying to grab you around the torso as the hook goes around. That's a 17 to hit. Are you able to dodge?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
You are grappled. You take 10 slashing damage.
He takes 1 more point of damage from me.
Yeah.
It takes 1 more point of damage from you.
From the brand just kind of burning.
I gotta make a thing.
Mhm.
It's concentration.
Yes.
So I just have to beat a 10. So it's the amount of damage, right, Lane?
Amount of damage or 10, whichever's higher.
I get my own bonus, too. Wow.
Wow.
Paladins. Wow.
Oh, look at that. I'm in D&D. I'm a funny little paladin.
Oh, wow, I suck.
Oh,
I got
shit.
an 8. I broke Moonlight again.
You don't suck. The dice do.
That's true.
You don't suck. Yours sucks. No, I'm kidding. I love
Yours
your.
is-
I'm sorry.
They just can't keep it together. They're
It
not
would've
good
been
at
a good roast.
focusing.
This is a hard situation.
Yeah.
Keep it together in.
Freaking got grappled.
It's okay. Just give yourself a lobotomy and you can deal with it like Hannah does.
Oh my god. So that's a con save of 4, which means you're unable to continue concentrating on Moonbeam. I keep saying
Well, it is
Moonlight.
an 8, but it's not. It's still not enough.
Right. No, it is not. Oh, wow.
Yeah, last time I crit failed. This is bad.
Yeah, okay. And I believe that is the end of its turn. Next is something happens at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. I take damage, right?
No.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, yeah, you are still grappled. So you take 8 damage from the spikes in the chain, and as you follow it back to the devil, you catch his eye, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. For a moment, you see something familiar on his face, and you're wondering, is that really what you think it is?
It's a 27.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, cool.
You're unable to make out what's going on as his face shapes and shivers in different ways. What
Do I
would you like
feel
to
it
do?
in my core at all? That sounds terrible.
No, you were... I mean, it was going to be something that was terrifying, but you're able to move your eyes away.
Okay.
Yor has strong wisdom. Good brain. Okay, so you're the rest of your turn.
Yeah. I just got freaking pummeled and hurt, grappled by these chains.
Oof, your.
If I could just change the context of, because we brought Taba over, so thought it was safer than it was because he was far away, but I'll just say it's just because, like, getting her healed is important and we'll defend her.
But also, if you need to heal yourself right now,
No. Because...
is at least, like, behind us.
Yeah, but this is yours. So what yours gonna do is
It's your.
they chain grappled and put their hand's probably still on Taba from before too, or 6 put it. They didn't want to let go of her, and
lose her.
yeah, because she's invisible. So they have that much. Maybe that kept them from looking too hard at this scary fiend. But they're gonna heal her for 20 lay on hands.
Wow, yeah. What does that look like?
It looks like sunlight is filtering through their hand. Obviously, it's their own magic, just like on her invisible shoulder, and feels like her wounds have wrapped up kind of warm spring joy magic.
Yeah, she is looking much better.
Yay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Does it count as a movement to hold something out? Because I know I'm grappled.
What do you mean hold something out?
I want to hold out the potion of greater healing that 6 gave me.
That's fine, actually.
Okay, we will do that.
Okay, who are you holding it out to?
Taba.
Okay, I'll do Tava on 6's turn.
Okay.
Next is your Midnick. I believe we left him kind of catching his breath after actually doing stuff against some of the monsters and Hyacinth's yelling at him to stay back. So he's staying back, but I wouldn't say he's panicking, but he didn't intend on this to happen. This is not something he was prepared for. Hannah, what would you like to do?
Well, I was thinking, like, there's lots of things I could do, but I've got a big sword and I'm going to hit him.
Okay, yeah. I didn't expect that.
Yes! Yay!
20 to hit, 10 slashing damage.
Yeah,
we go again.
that does it.
Natural 20!
Wait, I gotta get the chart.
Great chart.
I can tell you, 10 slashing plus another 16 slashing does finish him off. But I still want to know what the crit table says.
Yep, 57.
Okay, could you re-roll, please? You can't crit on your D100 too. I don't have 136. I do have 100 though.
Oh yeah, let's go for 100.
Okay. So, the 100 is devastatingly effective. Roll the critical hit and take the highest possible damage for the dice. Do you want to describe the end of Manny?
Rip Manny.
It's like after he probably fairly deftly dodges, like a lot of hits coming from Hannah, she just closes her eyes for a second before kind of reaching up with one hand, grabbing his mane, and pulling it down onto her sword.
Yeah.
Woo!
Whoa, that's metal.
Just like holding it there for a few seconds as it just bleeds out and throws it off before turning to the Chain Devil and starting to walk over. As she walks, she just goes, "You had your chance."
That was 34 points.
Cool.
In one, yeah, nice. Whew.
Just gonna come up to him, stare him down, just go, "Same choice."
Hyacinth goes to move closer to help. Maybe Ilivara, you're close by, but you're able to see. She catches the eye of the Chain Devil, and her face falls, and she starts to back away in fear.
Oh no. He's not that scary.
Someone didn't pass a wisdom check despite being a frickin' druid.
Yeah, what?
Can't help my rolls being bad. I really just DM because my rolls are terrible. Next is 6. I am wrapping Teva's turn into that. So after 6 will be Teva.
Okay. So, I have a question.
Yes.
I have meta magic. I can do careful spell, which I can choose to protect some creatures from the full force of the spell.
Okay.
I was wondering if I could use that and cast a fireball and like lessen the amount of damage to the trees.
That sounds good to me. Are you planning on missing Hannah?
Yes.
Okay.
So if I send it into the... Oh, that's only 15 feet away from me. Let me see here.
Do it.
Okay. So
Fuck me
right
up.
here it's a 20 feet radius. So it won't hit Hannah. It won't hit anyone. He's been using quarterstaff as like a walking stick as he's been helping Teva over, and he's just gonna pass that to her so that she has some support when he pulls away. And okay, so it is a 20-foot radius sphere. So this is the center of the sphere. I'm gonna use careful spell, meta magic, so I'm gonna lose a sorcery point, and I'm also gonna cast this at a 4th level spell slot. So let me just...
Here's the thing.
Yes.
And I don't think this is a thing that 6 would know, because you haven't come across these. It is completely immune to fire.
God damn it.
Oh no.
So what happens is that 6 gathers up all his strength, finds a place, like mentally tags a tree in the woods that knows it's the perfect distance so that Hannah doesn't get absolutely burnt to a crisp. Or, with Hannah's HP, getting a haircut, basically. And you set it off, and it hits Chain Devil, and his chains heat to a glowing red.
Oh no.
And then slowly the snow around him steams into mist and fog as the environment around you suddenly changes from a snowy wood to a blast of fire to everything is steamed up into the air and gone and dry. But you don't set trees on fire. You did what you intended to.
I'm attached to those chains, am I?
Yeah. It doesn't go that far because it's on the opposite side of the direction you're at. So, yeah, but now 6 kind of realizes, oh god,
he's immune to fire. Fire is my thing.
How cruel.
I need to figure out what to do. Would you like to do anything else? Oh, also, because you did cast a whole thing, that invisibility spell is kaput. So I believe that's the same for Teva, so.
Yeah. 6 is just gonna poof into existence, basically. Like, he's just gonna appear there. He's suddenly next to the Chain Devil, like, hi. I don't have anything else I'm gonna do, I don't think. Trying to think if there's anything I can do. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it for 6. He's not gonna move and, like, expose Teva to the Chain Devil again, so
right.
He's gonna stay put.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It was very brave of 6. I think Teva's just going to back the fuck up.
She's gonna take the potion.
She's going to see her outstretched hand. She's going to say, I think you need this more than I do. Thank you so much. She's just going to try to back away. Slightly. Because she's dealt with this before. Top of the round, we have Hannah, who had just slain the Manticore, running to help her friends do with the Chain Devil, who has both Ilavara and Yor grappled. 6 had just let off a blast, not knowing that the devil was immune. We're starting with Ilavara. Ilavara, you're grappled.
Oh, this shit again. Do I take damage at the top of my...
Yes, you do.
And then he takes 1 point of damage for doing damage to me.
You take 10 damage, and I take 1 damage.
That was not worth. I'm going to attempt to escape the grapple again then. So I'm going to do... God damn it. I rolled a 10 on my acrobatics to get out.
That doesn't do it.
Nope.
You are still restrained.
Okay. That's my action.
That is your
right?
action, yeah, unfortunately.
But the sword gives me a bonus action.
Do you have a second bonus action thing?
Can I do an attack with it?
Not with the bonus action.
Yeah. I don't even know what bonus actions exist in this edition. I can't take dodge because I'm grappled.
It's very specific to each class, weirdly.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. No. Okay, that's all I can do then.
Mm-hmm. It is the Chain Devil's turn. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to retrieve its 2 chains from Illavar and Yor and full out try to get 6.
Oh. Rude.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nice.
A 16 doesn't hit?
Yeah, 6 has a 17 armor class.
How? Because of dragon stuff.
Scaly.
Because of dragon stuff.
Because he's scaly and something with his dex. I don't know. He's not wearing armor. So...
No, you just have a really high dex, I think.
Yeah. I'm a
You
cat.
have a dex of 4.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorcerers are fun. You can do weird stuff with the build.
So the second one does hit with a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is 11 slashing, and you are grappled.
Okay.
So the first one you're able to jump as it tries to wrap around your legs, but the second one catches you around your arm.
Okay, 11.
Okay, Yor, what would you like to do?
I know they should drink that potion. Teva's right.
Teva's always right. That's the
Yeah.
worst part about Teva.
Smart.
Teva's very sensible.
Perfect. God.
God invented a perfect sorcerer, and it's Teva. Sorry.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. Which type of potion is it?
Alright, it was greater healing that 6 gave to me. In Germanic's place with the roper. Because I know I didn't drink it, I pocketed it. And I also have the one that Ilvara gave me in the very beginning.
Oh, good.
We got potions because I don't use them. Okay.
That's for greater, so.
Probably use that. They don't like seeing their friends in peril, but it won't help if they're need to be resuscitated either. So they already have it outstretched in their hand. They're just gonna pop it and drink it. So I roll 44 plus 4.
Yes.
Drink it.
Pop it, drink it, heal it. Boom. Wow, that's not the best I could have rolled. But I did get 10 back.
That's not nothing.
That's true. No bonus action. Yours just gonna stand their ground.
Okay.
Looking a little better.
Okay. Nick goes to check on Hyacinth, who's still backing up after seeing something very frightful. Hannah, what are you going to do this turn?
Well, you see, if it backed up, I'm going to move up, kind of body blocking everyone else.
Okay.
Just kind of look it in the eyes and go, no, eyes on me.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to hit him with my sword.
Oh, really?
What a twist.
20
A 20 hits.
for 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 21 for 5.
Okay, Hannah. Explain how you dispatch of your foe.
You didn't see it, but I did the peace sign. She does the, hey, eyes on me motion. Kind of distracts him by sort of going in for like an armored gauntlet punch. And then just one arm swings the greatsword, cutting off his head.
Okay. Instantly, in a puff of ash and sulfur and smoke, the body disappears.
Sheath the sword back.
And that's the end of combat.
Are the chains in the armor, do those also disintegrate?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's gone?
Yes.
So, what the fuck? Why was there an ambush? Hyacinth?
Teva.
Teva steps up. Well, I believe it may have been my fault.
While they're accosting Teva, I'm going to drink one of my potions.
I'm going to drink.
Honestly.
I'm trying not to, accost Teva. I'm just
Oh, I am?
I know that she knows she was there, so, fill us in, please.
Okay, I healed myself for 7 with my potion.
Hyacinth in the back has just kind of sat down and collected herself, and Midnick's trying to basically accosting her at the time. So they're a bit busy, but Teva says, well, yesterday, after you left the mercenary company, they all went to go check out those trolls. And they left us home. And, just me and Cherry and Connie and Carp were left at home. And your prisoner, of course. The butler, who I can never remember the name of. And I didn't realize that the perimeter wasn't shut properly. And I think I was the last one who was supposed to do the final enchantments to put the final, the dome up over the headquarters. And last night we were outnumbered. And we should probably head back.
Carpathius and Cheery and Connie, are they?
They're okay, but I don't know if they want to see me.
Understandable.
That doesn't matter, let's go. Are you well? Can you walk?
I can walk, Six. It's 6. I can walk.
Alright, well, could I have my quarterstaff back, please?
Okay,
Unless
fine.
you need it.
No, I don't. I'm fine. Here, just take it.
Thank you. Are you sure you don't need it?
She's, noticeably favoring one leg. Miss, I can make it back.
6 is just gonna pass it back to her and walk towards the mercenary company, if he can remember the direction.
Yeah. So are you all headed back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding my bag a little closer to myself.
That's fair. Okay. Hyacinth is still collecting herself, but as she's able to lead you back through the woods, and Midnick is still carrying all of his bags and...
Oh my god, Midnick.
He's carrying his bags?
Yeah, he felt bad about asking Hyacinth to carry his stuff. Plus he saw, the things that were going on with things trying to steal out of your stuff, so does not want that to happen.
6 is gonna see dear Midnick trying to pick up the bags and, try to be a gentleman and offer to carry one of them. Also, just for the sake of, like, him not lagging behind.
That's fair. It's fair.
Are they rolling bags?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I'll take one of them. I don't know if I need to roll for this.
No, it is heavy, and he does appreciate it.
Okay.
He probably mutters something about how I thought we were going to a city.
We are. It's a bit away. I mean, would you be able to see it on the horizon, like the statue and all that stuff?
Once you get through the forest, yeah, there's a very nice opening.
Okay, I'll point it out to him as soon as we start to see it and be like, see?
Wow. There must be so many people there.
Mm-hmm. Six is just a little distracted, walking a little fast.
Is there anything you would like to do when you're in the city? Oh, also, Hyacinth changes into an elven form for entering the city.
Depending on whether Hyacinth is either in front of me or behind me, she either gets completely ignored if she tries to talk to me, or there are, like, I'm staring daggers at her back.
She probably tries to give you a brief, "You did a good job out there," which I don't think is appreciated by Hannah at all.
I know.
Yeah. Could I get perception checks while we go through town?
Alright.
It's been a sec since we've been here.
I'm going to do a perception check, but I'm also going to take my bag, which is like just kind of a basic messenger kind of bag, and hold it out for your...
Oh?
It has the book. It's safer with you, I think.
Is it? Are you sure?
And I'd like to take a moment, so it's best to take this to where everyone will be.
Where are you going? Can you say?
Althana's statue is just like in the middle of town, right? Or something.
Yeah, Althana's statue is in a large courtyard. You would enter to Althana's stand from the west gate, and the plaza, the statue is in the center of the plaza, which is across the market bridge through a main road. When you go through the west gate through a main road, and if you went all the way down that main road and across the bridge, you end up in the plaza, which has a great statue of Althana, and it also has a number of important buildings, including like the big guild house and the office of the Badgers. But if you go in through that gate and you make a right turn before the river, you end up walking uphill through the slant, the slums of the town, towards the First Bastion Mercenary Company headquarters.
Okay.
Wow, it's been a while since those words have been in my mouth.
So to your, I will say, I'm going to visit Althana.
Okay. I'll keep this safe then. But could you take something of mine then? And they hold out their hand.
I'm just going to hold my hand out. Like I'm
Yay!
going to accept
Take hands.
Oh.
Oh, good. You get 15 lay on hands.
Oh. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you. What if your wounds, Yorn?
I'll figure that out. I have some means. Okay.
I mean, we're also in a city. Maybe we could pass into a shop and be like, 1 potion, please.
I still have
Potion seller!
Potion seller.
I need your strongest potions.
You cannot
Wow.
handle my potions. They're too strong.
Potion seller, please.
The soft, good moment between Yor and Ilavara was happening. Ilavara, you said you wanted to check out the statue?
Yes.
I need to resolve those perception checks and get everyone on a map. It should have done.
Yeah. I got 14.
I got 20.
Aren't you
10.
fancy?
12.
What?
Yay!
Right?
You're here! That's my favorite thing.
It's good every time.
Yes.
And the dead magic guy is here. Harp is here.
He has a
Zero
name.
Bell's here.
They're
That
in the
guy.
river. Oh no.
I live in a van by the river.
The swimming with the fishes.
Yeah,
Sweetening is
here.
out of city limits. Mm-hmm.
No limits can contain sweetening.
At one end of the plaza is the Alfana Memorial Library, now a partly ashen husk. And the guild hall is there, and the Mercenary Company HQ is to the south. So, from what I understand, Ilvar, you want to give the demon book.
Yeah.
Are we coming in through the west gate?
Yes.
I'm just giving them my whole bag that
Okay.
also has the book, just because it's easier. So don't go rifling through my things.
Europe would literally never.
Yeah, they might just cease to exist.
Teva is following behind Hyacinth, who's leading the way. Dominic is lagging behind. Not that we need an order for how people are going through the town, but is there anything else anyone wants to do specifically while going through the town, or are you just heading to the Mercenary Company headquarters?
We could stop by a shop. I was kind of being serious.
Okay.
We are in the city. We could go to...
Yes.
We could go shopping! Shopping interlude!
This is definitely the time.
Just, like, buy potions. They don't need to be the best potions. They could be cheap potions. We just maybe... We don't even, like, wait for change. Just, like, throw them money and leave. No, maybe potions. I am actually, like, not sure if I have any weapons, because I have them... I don't know how to delete them. I have the claws, yes. I don't know if I actually still have my crossbow, or if I did something to it. I'm not sure if I, like, gave them away or something, because that seems like something Six would do.
Well, it is early morning, also, if that changes anything for you. I mean, I think the main magic shop in town was actually the one that the Master Spellwright used to run.
Yeah, I mean, could I buy a crossbow and bolts somewhere real quick?
Yeah. So what I'm going to say is, as you're walking through town, there's a point where Ilavara and Yor have a moment together, and Ilavara, are you going off alone to take a look at the statue or meditate?
Yeah, I need to meditate.
Okay, so early morning, people are just starting to walk through town. You're taking a moment. You've all, like, stopped on the side of the road to take a moment together before you go separate ways for however long you would like to. And while you do that, Six, you see a little shop that has just, like, the equivalent of, like, oh, this is, like, a weapon to help in case there's any small problems in town. These aren't weapons, like, for an army. These are just, like, little things that people might have around. Right.
That's good.
A light crossbow is probably one of the larger things they have. This is probably the type of place where you could say, get any number of small daggers, utility tools, that type of thing.
Could I get a light crossbow and 2 daggers, and just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like changing anything on my character sheet, I get 38 bolts.
Yes, you may.
Awesome. Okay, so I definitely have all the equipment now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, hopefully there's no more fire-resistant dudes, but just in case. And do they have any potions for Yor?
I don't think this place would sell potions, because I believe they're kind of rare.
That's okay.
But that might be something that they have a backup of as the Mercenary Company, honestly.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get something.
Yeah, but I think your 20 perception goes towards basically being able to spot in the window across the street exactly what you need and be like, give me like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to solve all my problems in 5 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Lane and you don't see anyone you recognize just while you're walking down the street, but it's also a little bit empty in the morning.
If Dominic's lagging, probably because he's taking in the sights,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Even though the street is like maybe 30% capacity, Dominic's like, oh, wow.
Can you like tour guide him a little bit and feel helpful?
Oh my gosh, yes. You might end up carrying some
Yay.
bags.
Yeah, no, that's very likely.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Hyacinth tries to usher you all home. Shepherd,
Yeah.
even, to be all druidy about it. Is there anything Hannah wanted to do as you're going through town?
When they get back to the mercenary company, she wants to have a word with Hyacinth.
That's fair.
They're not good ones. As you can probably tell in her entire demeanor as she's walking, probably just like either hand on a hip, staring daggers at Hyacinth, or arms folded.
Okay, so Ilivara, you're going off on your own?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye, losers.
I think we will handle that separately for a couple of reasons. So when the rest of you get back to the First Bastion Mercenary Company HQ, you can immediately see the difference. I think the previous times you've been here, it was not like there was a globe of energy over it. There are protections in place, and many of you are, except for Hannah, I guess, sensitive to magic and are familiar with some of the machinations of magic. So it looks empty. It looks almost like a house without a roof, magically speaking. And some parts of the building look like they were singed. The doors are still wide open. And as you approach, you notice the butler is dead on the doorstop.
Jesus Christ.
Now we'll never remember his name.
No.
Six is gonna drop Dermidnik's luggage at the gate and rush towards the door.
Yeah, the doors are opened and it's been attacked, but it's also been completely rifled through. Things are broken. Everything is thrown to the side. Doors are wide open. Doors that, they're pretty careful to keep shut for a number of reasons, are absolutely wide open. Windows are broken. This place has been just turned upside down. And can I get a perception check from 6?
Yeah. I'm gonna sniff the air for fish.
God.
Here we go. 9.
Yeah, you don't smell fish on the air.
I'm just gonna call out, hello?
Behind you, everyone else is starting to walk in. Unless you want to say that your characters are not. Anyway, Hyacinth is going to, basically leave Dermidnik outside and slowly ready her staff and walk in. So as 6 has hello, from a doorway, you hear a voice, you hear Carp say, "Yeah, I'm not falling for that one again. Leave or
Carp,
you'll...
is that you? Carpathius?
If you're actually 6, prove it."
Say it, 6. You gotta say it.
What do I say?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
You
What
say,
do-
I love you, Carp. I've always loved you.
Oh my god.
That's way more suspicious.
I know.
He's like, alright. Gets cross about ready.
How can I prove it? How can I prove it?
Tell him a punny joke.
Oh dear. Is there anything I can do magically?
I can, but I don't know.
I can purr. If you want to prove I can do that.
From the door that goes off into the kitchen and various rooms in that side of the building, Carpathius comes out. He has a slingshot ready. He has pulled back. He has aimed it at you. And holding his ground says, "Okay, call yourself 6. Yeah, so purr. I'm not gonna fall for this again."
It's like suddenly put on the spot. It's like, oh no. Can someone pet me?
Oh my gosh.
I need help.
Was that out loud?
Yeah. I was gonna say, someone pat me on the head.
You're a fucking idiot.
Are you running in, Hannah?
Probably hearing this from the side. Just... Carpathius, it's us. You think an imposter would have his brain cells?
Okay, that sounds like Hannah.
Oh, I know, I've got my signet ring. And then he's going to show off his ring with his house symbol on it, as if Carpathius would know about that.
I mean, he probably does, because he's worked with your uncle. He's worked with Tabathaniel for a bit.
That's true, though Tabathaniel is part of a branch family, so he probably wouldn't have that symbol.
I mean, if anyone knows this shit, it's Carpathius.
True. I'm gonna show him my rings and point to the one with my house symbol on it. Be like, see?
And Carpathius lowers his slingshot and takes a wary step forward to look. And looks you in the eye warily and says, well, I guess that'll have to be good enough.
I would show you my scroll of pedigree, but it got wet. It's a long story. I shouldn't have been carrying it with me everywhere like a fool.
So we don't need to tell right now.
Well...
Carpathius is who's okay? Could you give us an overview of what happened? Who's safe, who is injured, and who perished?
Okay. Well, thankfully, I was able to get up my defenses in time, and Cheery and Connie are safe.
Good.
Okay. And he does like a very loud whistle, and Cheery and Connie come out from behind him, and they look slightly burnt, like they've been around things that are burning, but they are okay.
Does Carp look burnt?
He looks okay as well. And he says, they got Teva and Razor and what's his name who handles, the groundskeeping.
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, that's really upsetting.
We were able to protect the body of Hellrose, so thankfully we got something right. I don't know, they were looking for a book. Six. They went through the library. It's probably devastated.
No. Tabathaniel's library?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get our priorities straight first off. She kind of claps two armoured hands together and just gathers everyone around and goes, okay, gather up the dead. We need to give them a burial tonight, and then we let their families know. I personally think you should have given up the body to save one person's life, but what's done is done.
Right.
For now, we recover, we get what we can done, and we treat our injuries.
He will be alive, and they wanted the book. I don't know. And Tava's okay, by the way.
Tava's okay?
Yeah, here she is.
She's here with us.
Yeah.
I bring the body of the butler over.
Mm-hmm.
One is too many.
And Razor, too.
Do we know Razor's family? Did he say something about having a girlfriend?
I didn't speak to him.
Do I remember from that memory I got back?
Yeah, that memory's rather fresh, isn't it? Yeah. You remember Razor saying he had a girlfriend, or at least telling you he had a girlfriend. I don't know if you guys ever really did like a insight check or something to see if he was telling the truth or whatever.
Perhaps Zirabel would know something about Razor's family. She might know. At least Razor knew her. So we'll have to see if she knew Razor. Yeah. I think that's the best avenue to take there.
Right. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. Oh, but I still have to talk to Tava.
I plan to as well. Tava, Hyacinth, I want to have words with both of you.
Okay.
Not here.
So everyone falls inside, and then lastly, Nick steps in the doorway and says, hi.
Six is gonna, at some point, follow Carpathia so that they're alone for a second. He's just gonna say, like, quietly, like, I'm glad you weren't hurt. That's it.
Nice.
Just, like, not even looking him in the eye, but maybe, like, touching him on the shoulder.
And that's where we end our session.
Yep.
Yay!
This is going to be a fun next one. Woo. We're back
Hannah
in Afghanistan.
Pissed.
Oh, I'm sure.
She is pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Diva Hyacinth.
For way different reasons, too.
Yeah.
It's rough. Okay, and that's where we're going to end for the day. Whew. City in Snow is part of Novi Studios and takes place in the setting of Lanamora ages before the events of the Legends of Lanamora podcast. To find more City in Snow content, share your thoughts or predictions, or keep up with the silliness, check out the Twitter account, City in Snow. Thank you again to all my wonderful players. Where can people find you all?
This is Anna. You can find all of my miscellaneous social media items on Linktree at Unruly Cryptid.
Hi, I'm Izzy, and you can find me and my caring way too much about the safety of others than myself, and like your two at Squishy Night on Twitter and Linktree.
Since no one paid me $10 to eat pizza, I might not be lame.
What? That was on the table? No.
You can find me at Line the Order anyway, I suppose.
Hi, I'm Miranda, and you can find me at brotato.carrd.co. That's CARRD.co.
And I'm Lizzie, and you can find me at LIZY_BR on Twitter. That's Lizzie Burr on Twitter. And to check out more shows and streams from Novi Studios, visit novistudio.io. That's novistudio.io. That's all from us. Thank you very much.
Bye!
Bye!
Bye.